Um, I say this is probably a little different than the first one. The first one I was just nervous, just really just afraid, probably because I knew I had to go against guys like Geno Atkins and Jeff Owens. And I was just like, I have no idea how this is gonna go. But this year I'm really just more excited, and even just more confident, just in our abilities as a team and my abilities personally. So I mean, I guess it sounds like Tebow, but I'm excited. So. The MMA training was actually I loved it. I felt like it was a good just change of pace. It was something different, and I feel like they did a really good job this summer, just giving us different ways to condition, different ways to compete, and that's always a good thing. The more we compete, even if it just comes to just how many reps you get on bench or something like that, the better the team gets. And I feel like that's really going to speak volumes in the way we play this year.
What are your thoughts on the line itself? Losing Ben and
Hmm.
to the NFL's draft, losing Corey, obviously.
Right.
What are your thoughts on this refurbished what you guys can do?
It's tough. You never can replace guys that are as talented and as good as Ben Jones, Corey Glenn, and Justin Anderson. But I feel like we have different strengths than that offensive line did. I feel like these guys are really smart. The time that we spent in the film room and in the playbooks and stuff like that has really showed that these guys really catch on, and I think that's real important. Like if we can't communicate, we can't do well, and I feel like these guys are really gonna be able to communicate and understand, and I think that'll speak volumes when the season comes around. Um, Hopefully Colton Houston. I really feel like Colton is a guy who could have contributed last year, probably the year before that, but just with other situations going on, he hasn't had that chance, and I'm real high on him. Like I love to have him playing beside me because I really feel confident with him there. So hopefully, Colton Houston. Yeah. I don't know the situation at all. I mean, you'd have to ask him.
What expectations people expect a lot from this team this season?
Hmm.
Would you rather be that way or the other way around? Just something to say today, coaches said we got to be six.
Me personally, I don't care. I feel like one thing that we try to do is focus on us. We love it when people are high on us, and I don't think it really hurts us too bad when people are low on us because we understand that what we do here and how we feel about ourselves and how we feel about each other in this circle and in this group of guys is what's really important for us.
Do the polls mean anything to you? On the one hand, there's a certain amount of respect.
Hmm.
On the other hand, it's August.
Yeah, yeah, right,
What
right.
does it mean to you?
It means something in the fact that I feel like towards the end of the season, it's real important where you were ranked at the beginning of the season and what bowl games that you're playing in. So it's important in that aspect. And also just, respect factor. You feel like, it's good when people respect you. But at the same time, just kind of echoing what I just said, I really feel like we try not to focus too much on it because once you do and you start getting filled up with that pride of, oh, everybody thinks we're this and that, that's when you start to fall.
What do you see behind you? I mean, obviously with Isaiah's dismissal,
Hmm.
Richard was very experienced back there, but beside him,
Right.
Ken has been here for a few years.
Hmm.
Virtually no experience aside from Richard. What do you see behind you in terms of what that backfield is capable
I see a group of guys with a lot of capabilities to explode this season. Like you said, there's not a lot of experience, but if you couple the amount of talent that we have, I mean, got Richard, Ken, Todd, Keith, I mean, Harden. I mean, we have a lot of guys who do different things well, and I think that if somehow we can get away, we can use five running backs, then we will. But I think that regardless of who breaks out, I'm sure that they're going to do a great job. So. Mhm. Beard, I really got a good chance to see him during the spring, and I was impressed. I feel like his head may have been spinning early because just you being thrown into the fire with all that stuff is tough. And I admire the fact that he was able to handle that pretty well and have a good spring. And Pike and Theus, I've been really impressed with those guys. Just the athleticism that goes along with their size and the way that how far along they are as true freshmen. Because I mean, when I was a true freshman, I was nowhere near as far along as those guys. So I'm impressed with that, and I really feel like they'll be able to help us this year. Mm-hmm.